Songs. Begin broadcast. A very special edition of the Humble Among broadcast system. Raw. I think this is the first HABS RAW we've done on the main feed, and for a very special reason. 100%. It's definitely for a special reason. Usually these are already signed into chat, and it's just showing me the whole sign into chat thing, so if I have to drop anything in the chat, I'm going to have to do it on my phone real quick. Baby, you pull up the chat, though.
Yeah, I do.
She going to have the chat. We can see the chat, but for me to respond to the chat, I'd have to pull it up on my phone. A dangerous proposition. So, while I roll this, I'm going to play you guys a song or two. The chat connected? Yeah. I hope the chat connected. Yeah. Everyone's still asleep. It's early. So let's wake some people up with some jams. Oh, yeah, it's working. Baby's in the chat. Bet you never heard this before. It's a Japanese record. Texan.
He's Texas.
He's from Texas. He is Texas. He is Texas.
Cruising the streets, looking for some action. My radio is blasting on my rock and roll station. They call us juvenile delinquents. They say we're out of control.
Hey, your butt's out.
Juvenile delinquents.
I guess that's on theme. Oh, you know I had to talk about it, Ashel.
They call us juvenile delinquents. They say we're out of control. Juvenile delinquents. 'Cause we like to rock.
Missed y'all too. That's the only thing I missed apparently. Is Juggalos. It doesn't look like I missed much else.
Why don't they leave us alone? They were young once on their own.
That is Terry Funk singing. Not AI. This is real. He has a whole Japanese record called Great Texan. This is a song called We Like to Rock. I got another Terry Funk joint I'm going to play for you after this. Yeah, if we were going to pull up Ashel, we were going to pull up just for the Juggalos this year, but
They say we're out of control.
it was not in the cards.
Juvenile delinquents. 'Cause we like to rock.
But we're going to talk about it because I fucking a Toda-so. I've been a Toda-soing.
My radio is blasting on my rock.
Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Juvenile delinquents. They say we're out of control.
Oh, you'll see us definitely at the gathering if there is one.
I'm having
Oh, yeah, we're going down south.
I'm having a birthday party in Maryland.
Delinquents.
Yeah, you guys want to pull up?
They say
I'm
we're
going to
out
send
of
you the
control.
invite.
Yeah, we should see if they want to pull up. Anybody, actually any Juggalos that are in the Maryland, Virginia area.
In the DMV area, come meet egg girls at my
You wanna
mom's
come hang
house
out
for
with
my
us?
birthday.
Hit me up.
Looking for some action.
Oh, I know, Ben Tramer. We're going to talk about it. It's not just some dude. It's the guy I've been warning you about. I'm really going to get on my I told us so shit here. Because I've been warning you for quite some time. Yo, it's Owen Battery of the Mutilators. Check your email. We sent you a song to rap over. I definitely need to do that. My bad, homie. Thank you for the super chat, Owen.
Ashol, I just sent a DM.
Hold on, we got another Terry Funk jam I need to play for you guys.
My teacher don't like my music and she don't like my clothes. Up your nose with a rubber hose. I'd like to shove her where the sun don't go. 'Cause we hate school, but we love rock and roll.
I did not make this. This is real.
Rock and roll.
Not AI.
When I come home, I turn my radio on. My DJ's playing my favorite song. My mother yells, get off the phone. Have you done your homework? Is that radio on?
We hate school.
Rock and roll. Rock and
You don't like
roll.
Terry singing? I think it's kind of a jam myself. So Terry Funk was big in Japan, like huge in Japan. So they had him cut a record, like Hulk Hogan. Honestly, I think Terry's record's better than Hulkster's. I mean, listen to that sweet lick. That's noodling. Baby, that's noodling. Yeah, you like noodling. Yeah, we got to talk about it, homie. We got to talk about it. I know it's early. I got reports about this last night, and I cannot stop going, I told her so. So I figured I'd go on live and go, I told her so. I fucking told her so.
My old girlfriend's jumping on my back. Come on, baby, cut me some slack. I'd like to hit that old rock.
Yeah, we hate school. Isn't that a jam? You guys like that? Hey, whoop whoop, Bridget. Good to see you in here.
Rock and roll.
Good morning, everybody. Got your coffees, got your blunts, got your meth.
Rock and roll.
We hate school. Dropping frames because I said smoking meth.
Rock and roll.
Should not have said that. Stream immediately took a hit when I said that. Don't do it. Even for looks maxing, don't do it. Oh wait, we hate school.
We love rock and roll. Yeah.
Rock and roll. All right, it's fading out.
Well,
Nice try, Terry Funk advertisement. All right, now for context, I'm going to play you a clip of where I told so comes from.
I thought you were going to say for context of the episode. I was like, this gives zero context of the episode.
Very low risk until we get caught.
Don't worry about it, okay? I promise you, nothing's gonna get fucked up.
What the fuck was that, Julian? Not the kind of person to say I told her so, but you know what? I told her so.
I fucking told so. And that's really what this all comes down to, folks. I fucking told so. Now, if you avid viewers, regular watchers, the Alienated may know the history with some of this, but quick catch up. Juggalo Ohio won. We pulled up.
Should I get the picture?
I mean, you can if you really want for the context. We're going to be showing another picture or two of this fella, so. Juggalo Ohio won.
My butt.
Yeah, her butt's going to be out too. That's not the only butt that's going to be out in this stream. Juggalo Ohio won.
Better.
Babies. Juggalo Ohio won. It was a grand old time, the first one. And we pulled up to this taco joint by the venue. You can see this picture here. There's a whole bunch of us. But you see in the back,
Back right.
there was this fella who was just sort of sitting in the taco joint by himself. Can you see that fella in the back? He was sitting in the taco joint by himself. Whoop and Taffy were so fucking nice that they invited him over to their table because they could tell he was a juggalo by the Esham merch. he was wearing. And so we pulled up. We had a little taco before going down to Juggalo, Ohio.
Whoop saved me a taco.
Shouts out to Whoop Conda, man. Big shouts out to Whoop Conda. We miss you, Whoop. So we finished eating. The taco place was right up the road from the venue. I forget what the other venue was before King of Clubs.
Scully's?
Was it Scully's? I think it is Scully's. Scully's in Columbus. So
the telephone booth.
So we walked down to Scully's. Turns out that this guy, who did not have a Hitler mustache at the time, this guy did not have a ticket for Juggalo, Ohio. We had all assumed that he was going to Juggalo, Ohio, so he was just kind of hanging out outside of Juggalo, Ohio. Turns out he's not a fan of Ouija, but is a fan of Juggalos, so he just wanted to hang out, I guess. Nothing too weird about that. If he maybe couldn't afford a ticket, he just wanted to go and hang out in the parking lot. I guess that's not too weird.
He seemed a little socially inept.
Yeah, he seems socially awkward.
But he didn't seem...
But I mean, we're Juggalos. We're all socially awkward, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, do I have an Isham update for you guys. Oh, my God. I got to make a whole video about it. I think I figured out, or really this journalist, I think, figured out why Isham took down all of his records. But we'll save that for HABS / the video I'm going to make. Because I have 2 important videos I have to make. Maybe 3 now. I'm seriously debating making a whole video documenting this whole thing with this fucking weirdo, because boy, is it a fucking epic saga that I cannot do justice here on stream, but I'm going to try. Anyway, so that's Juggalo Ohio 1. Between Juggalo Ohio 1 and Juggalo Ohio 2, I think, this character grew a Hitler mustache. And maybe my timeline's off with it. At some point, this character grew a Hitler mustache and was showing up to shows, Juggalo shows, mind you. And he was a performer, apparently. He's rapping on Juggalo shows.
Completely unchecked.
With a Hitler mustache. I had someone send this to my inbox, not even realizing that it was a kid we had already met before and been nice to before. I talked about it on my show. He took it as a direct attack against him, which I guess it's more about the mustache to me. But we're going to get into why you guys should have been paying attention to this, because I mean, this is years ago we brought this up. We brought this dude up years ago at this point. Big red flag, a Hitler mustache Juggalo. This is the beginnings of
big red flag, Hitler mustache, anyone ever
yeah,
at
right?
all.
Hitler mustache, big red flag. And it's not a Charlie Chaplin mustache. Kill that noise. Charlie Chaplin fucking shaved that mustache off because of Hitler. Made a whole movie about Hitler and that mustache.
Yes.
Because it was such a big deal, him taking his mustache off because of Hitler. Kill that noise. I ain't listening to that shit. That's some dog whistle shit. Unfortunately, folks, this is something I'm going to have to be covering a lot more seriously, because dog whistling in the Juggalo rap world is real. It's 100% real. You guys are supporting racist rappers. I don't know if you know that. Some of you are actually actively supporting racist rappers. And we're going to get into it. We're finally going to get into it. I have, Siamese Goat God. I'm not even going to get into it on this one. Wow. You guys back Siamese Goat God. They are straight up on TikTok doing racist-ass impressions. One of which is going to piss you off real something fierce, because one of them's an Asian impression that's going to really grind your gears when I play it for you. Yeah. So, but back to this Sharif, this Mr. Eve fella.
Ooh, shit.
What's up? Oh, what did I do?
You didn't do anything. I'm just like sick of racist people and being...
I mean,
and I just woke up. I'm extra emotional when I just wake up.
Oh, baby. I'm sorry. Baby. I
just don't like, because I look white, and so people think that they can say things in my presence or around me, or it just comes up and they don't even realize like how deep it is. I'm just really
one of the main reasons I became a Juggalo is because we stood up against racism. We stood up against bigotry. It doesn't seem like that's a thing anymore. You guys aren't really standing up for what you believe in anymore, and it's very disappointing. I don't know what this culture has become, but it ain't the Juggalo shit that I remember it being. I'll tell you that. So
I love y'all too.
I love you guys. I love you real ones out there, because you real ones are still out there. I know you are. But it's time to fucking start saying something, because this is getting crazy. It's getting real crazy. All right, so Hitler mustache guy, Mr. Eef, as he's known by, he doesn't like the fact that I was, pointing out some of this dog whistling going on in the Juggalo world. He doesn't like the fact that I called out some of his friends about it. He doesn't like the fact that I pointed out, hey, what is a Hitler mustache fucking Juggalo doing at shows? Why is this not getting checked? This shit probably shouldn't fly. Been bringing that up. Cut to, I don't know, about a month ago, was it?
Yeah.
Clockwork Key held a show called Juggalo Day.
Maybe a little bit more than that.
An off-brand Juggalo Day show.
We got $1.
The week before. Thank you for the $1 super chat.
Chadwick
Who sent
Rogers.
that? Chadwick, thank you for the $1 super chat, homie. Clockwork Key did their Juggalo Day show. And on that show, they booked Mr. Eef, the Hitler mustache Juggalo. Not the first time he's played at Clockwork Key shows. Apparently, he moved to Ohio to be part of the Juggalo scene, and specifically to be part of Clockwork Key's, I don't know, like Dubot friend group or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, Clockwork Key was very aware at this point that this kid might be a problem. Honestly, Chapter 17 was aware at this point that this dude might be a problem. But we're going to get into that with what happened at Juggalo Ohio last night. So he opened up the Clockwork Key's Juggalo Day show, and I got a report, I think the night of that show, I got a report from someone who said that her and her friend were being creeped on by this guy. And she only knew to tell me because she's like, someone said that this guy has a problem with you or whatever. And so that she knew to send it to me because of the history of the Hitler mustache guy. So Hitler mustache guy was at Clockwork Key's show, groping on girls and saying it was because of the pit. There was no pit behind him. These girls clocked that he was being creepy, and they started taking pictures and video of him so that they would know who was doing it. The girl said she wishes she would have headbutted him. I told her she should have said something to somebody. She should have said something to somebody. I told Kyle about this. I had a whole conversation with Kyle about this dude. Not the first conversation I've had with Kyle from Clockwork about this dude. Kyle assured me recently after the Juggalo Day event that...
Someone else just said that he creeped on them at the gathering.
I mean, what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I'm telling you guys what's going on. It's your choice not to listen. That's your choice not to listen and to let this shit slide. I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with this shit. This shit's whack as fuck. This is not Juggalo shit to me. This is not Juggalo shit to me. Kyle reassured me that this guy is banned from shows. He will not be pulling up to any more Clockwork Key shows. He is effectively banned from shows. Cut to Juggalo Ohio about a month later. Juggalo Ohio night 1. A secret source sent me a picture of a certain Hitler mustache somebody sitting outside Juggalo Ohio. Not being checked. He was perfectly allowed to come into the venue. I guess this time because he bought a ticket. But let me tell you, Chapter 17 or certain individuals involved in Chapter 17 were definitely aware of this individual. They definitely were aware. Certain individuals, maybe I've had conversations about this individual. So they should have been aware that this guy showing up to their event is a problem. But he paid for a ticket.
This is the thing.
He paid for a ticket, so
those security
he didn't
guards,
get checked.
So if this happened back home for me in DC, a guy comes up to any show in a Hitler mustache, guess what? The fucking security is probably not going to let them through. But this isn't a place in Ohio, which I know because I lived there, where shit like this is going to pass. Security's not going to say anything. So in this situation, it really is up to us.
Yeah.
To make sure this shit doesn't go unchecked. In D.C., in Virginia, in Maryland, this shit is not going to go unchecked.
He shouldn't be allowed to pull up.
Security's not going to let the motherfucker in with a Hitler stash.
He shouldn't have been allowed to pull up.
Right.
Especially after he's creeping on girls only a month ago. I told you guys about this on here. Told you guys about it. Still was allowed to fly. He was not checked. I don't know if any of y'all out there, I think I did watch some of Gusto. Shouts out to Gusto IRL, who was in real life streaming Juggalo Ohio for. I did check some of his footage, and I do have clips of Gusto IRL asking him directly about the mustache, but seemingly being cool with the mustache, kind of being like, yeah, man, do your thing, rock a Hitler mustache. And it's even brought up in Gusto's IRL stream. Wasn't this the guy that was just creeping on girls and grabbing asses last month? It's brought up in his stream. And you can see this Gusto IRL guy go, well, then why is he? And then stop himself, because the rest of that question is, why is he allowed to be here? And the answer to that is, nobody's checking him.
Right.
Nobody is checking him. The answer to that is nobody is checking him. A Hitler mustache juggalo who only a month ago was creeping on girls at the show. Perfectly fine. Perfectly
Laying
fine.
in a puddle of his own piss.
Well, that's night 2. Let's cut to night 2. So I get sent a picture by the same secret source. I don't know if homie wants to be named. I think I can show you the picture. I don't think it shows anything. I get sent this picture of Hitler and actually you show me first.
I showed you that
Yeah,
picture
you show
first.
no, you show me this one. You show me this one.
Yes.
Because that's the one that gets posted.
Yeah,
that one got posted on Facebook.
Because I scrolled past it and I zoomed in, and I was just laying in bed and I looked at him. I said, "Is this Hitler stash guy?" And I zoomed in.
She did not wear a Trump hat on stage. You're fucking
and
trolling,
he
dog.
goes, "It sure looks like
Can
him."
you imagine though?
And you said it sure looks like him, and then
I mean, I honestly was just like, I was just shaking my head because I'm like, that's whoever that is, that's fucking retarded. That's even like going on at Juggalo Ohio. That's stupid as fuck.
And then not 20 minutes later,
I got a message
you
about
got
it.
a DM.
I got a message
Yeah.
from my secret source about it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's him. That's him, Juglander. That's the Hitler mustache guy. You can see a little bit better in this. Gusto IRL, same guy, by the way. Shouts out to Gusto, by the way. I don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about Gusto here. That seems like a really good dude. I met him at the gathering a couple of times, and that's a good dude. So I don't want to seem like I'm talking shit about Gusto, but I'm just pointing out the fact that Gusto talked to him, and he didn't check him. No one checked him. This isn't putting blame on just Gusto. None of y'all checked him. And if you were at Juggalo Ohio 4 and you saw that guy and you knew that he has this history, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you too. Yeah, man. Fuck, where was I going with that? So yeah, he was
Night 2.
Yeah, I guess let's just talk about it. Apparently, from what I can tell watching Gusto's video, which I can play you some of that if you would like. I just don't want to get copyright striking. Go to Gusto IRL in real life. If I make a whole full video about this, I have video from Gusto's stream.
Another $1 from Chadwick.
With all this. Thank you, Chadwick Rogers, for the super chat. So this guy, Hitler Mustache Juggalo, he was at Juggalo Ohio Night 1 supporting Clockwork, because he's big Clockwork Mark. He was at Juggalo Ohio Night 2, and apparently someone slipped him some bad Sid, is the vibe that I'm getting from not only his behavior, but watching the video and hearing someone say, he's tripping real hard, bro. Someone who must be cool enough with him to know that he is tripping. And, yeah. So he lays down on the ground.
For the record, I've had bad trips, and I've
In
tripped
public.
really hard in public. Never once. I've done, like, in my past, I've done, like, upwards of fucking 10 times, to be honest. Never once did anything like this ever come to my forefront? Because essentially, the things that come to your
I'm
forefront
gonna need a picture of
when you're
Ouija in a
tripping
Trump hat.
is your like subconscious mind. So the only reason anything like this would come out during his trip is if this is in his subconscious mind.
Yeah, he's comfortable. I think even in Gusto's stream, Gusto brings up, like, that's a serial stroker. That's a pro stroker right there. He's someone, that behavior means that he's comfortable enough. He's probably done that in crowds before. Purely speculation, of course. But, anyway, dude lies down, takes his pants off. This is all on a stream, by the way. This is on Gusto's stream. Takes his pants off, and Gusto very smartly switches from frontward facing mode on his phone to mirror mode, if you will, facing towards his face before he pulls his little thing out and starts jacking off. Jacking off. Yeah, shouts out to Apollon. Big shouts out to Apollon in the chat. Whoop, whoop, homie. He starts jacking off in front of everybody in the smoking area. He lies down and takes his clothes off. He removed all of his clothes, it looked like, y'all. And he started jacking off in front of everybody in the smoking area. I'm not making this up. This is on stream. Multiple people saw this. This is the same kid, y'all. This is the same guy. He's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. This is the same grown-ass man with the Hitler mustache I warned you about multiple times. Yeah, and, the cops are kind of milling about outside of King of Clubs, so they must have gotten, the cops real fucking quick, and they're talking to him, and apparently they walked away with him. I heard somebody in the comments say, or read someone in the comments say, that, many people are saying he's going to get arrested. Someone said they let him get in an Uber and go home, which is, if that's true, that boy got off real fucking lucky, because there was kids at that event. He could have, if he got arrested, he's likely to get a very serious charge, and that's no joke.
That would have fucking ruined my night.
I mean,
I'm so glad we weren't there.
I'm glad we didn't go. I mean, we weren't gonna go. We were only gonna go this year because was not feeling the lineup this year. We were only gonna go to hang out with Juggalos, because that's the best part of Juggalo Ohio, is hanging out with Juggalos and seeing our friends, seeing our family for the first time in like 6+ months. What, is something in the chat?
No, I just saw this.
Yeah, that's a sad picture. I mean, it's sad. I mean, the dude's situation is sad. I'm not even trying to make light of it. I'm just trying to point out, I told you so. I fucking told you.
You got any more of those shirts?
These ones?
Mm-hmm.
I have a few big size ones. I have a few big size ones left. My bad to the homie IL So Glass, I think.
Il So Glass?
Yeah, I think I need to get back to that homie. He asked about some shirts. Yeah, if you want shirts, I do have shirts left over in various different colorways and sizes. Yeah, just hit me up to see what I got.
You too, EC.
Yeah, I missed seeing my friends. That's what I missed the most. Was not feeling the lineup, so we weren't even going to go to the show. We were just going to pull up to just hang out with people. And boy, am I glad I'm just straight up glad we didn't go, because it would have just, even if we were hanging out at the Airbnb with the homies or whatever, and we didn't even go to the show, or we were just outside like fucking around or whatever at the show, and we heard that happened, I would have been like, bro, why is he even here? Why is he even here? Why is that allowed? Chapter 17 knew. Yeah. They knew about that guy. There's no way they didn't know. And if you didn't know, why didn't you know? I mean, I'm pretty fucking sure they knew. But he bought a ticket, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters at the end of the day, man. Yeah, hit me up, dog. I can smoke dog one. I'll tell you what sizes I got left. I can tell you off the top of the dome, I got a lot of bigger sizes for this. I have like 4X, 3X, 2X, maybe a 1X left. So it's almost all bigger sizes for this one. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would have done too, Apollon. That's what we would have done.
I wanted to triple team brunch with
we wanted to do
Chili and Arbuckle.
I bet Clockwork was pissed, dog, because I told them. I told them and they didn't listen.
They knew.
And Kyle lied to me and said that he wasn't going to fucking be allowed at any more shows. So I don't know, man. This shit, I said it earlier, man. This shit, if this is Juggalo shit, I don't know what Juggalo shit has turned into, man. This shit's kind of whack to me. That lighter died.
Do I have to get up?
Yeah, please. You give me a working lighter so we can finish this stream. Don't look at her butt. I don't really have much else to say. There's really not much else to say about this situation other than that's what happened, I guess, at Juggalo Ohio 4 last night. We're super happy we didn't go now. Oh, my God.
I mean, it's just like the universe did not allow us to go.
Yeah, super happy. Super happy we did not go to that shit. I'm glad that y'all had fun, but that's not a good look for Juggalos. I'm just over here baffled why no one checked him. That's really what it comes down to for me. Like, I'm baffled that no one checked him. And I know multiples. I mean, I know many of you. I mean, at least 50 of you maybe at the show knew about this scenario, and none of you checked him. I mean, I don't know, man. That shit's whack to me. That shit's really whack to me. Shouldn't have been allowed to be at the show in the first place, in my opinion.
Nope.
It shouldn't have come to this after there's this many fucking big old red flags waving in y'all's faces about it. I'm just straight up telling y'all about it. It shouldn't have had to come to this. Girls literally got molested because of this. And still it was this could have been really bad. By the way, I don't know how true this is, but in the Gusto stream, there are 2 stains on the sidewalk. Apparently, homeboy finished. No joke.
Ew, there's a cum stain on the ground?
Apparently, homeboy finished. Not joking. And he peed all over himself afterwards. So there's one big old stain and one dribbly ass fucking stain. EC Jug, the longest reigning Alienated member. Y'all are going to go back and forth over that title, dog. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's the piece de resistance to, that's the fin to this story. He peed and he came.
But this is like the thing that like people.
I think he might be a MK Ultra victim or something, bro. I don't know what's going on. I think he might be MK Ultra sent into the Juggalodium to cause dissent. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's fucking crazy though.
I mean,
you want to talk about feds infiltrating the culture? Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck. That's what I think that is on the real.
It just makes me a little crazy that like there are also people that thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, you guys had a fucking great old laugh. I don't think that shit's funny at all. That's disgusting. That shit's fucking disgusting. Makes Juggalos look bad. It just continues the dumb. Juggalos are dumb, bro. Like,
it's like,
yeah, he came, B. That's a wild quote. He came, B. He came, God.
I just don't fucking understand, especially if there's kids around. My first instinct is to be like, go get that motherfucker. If I had no idea who he was, if I had no idea who his past, like what his past entailed, if I had no idea anything, if I didn't even see the Hitler mustache and I'm looking at it from behind, if I see a fucking child in the fucking vicinity, you're gonna fucking stop it.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off.
Yeah, there's kids there, man.
You don't have to know anything about this guy. You don't even have to see the Hitler mustache to know what the fuck he's doing in front of kids is fucking gross. It's not funny.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
not
think it's
haha,
funny
take
at all.
a picture, put it on Facebook and be like, LOL. It's not fucking funny.
I mean, you saw my reaction when you showed it to me. I was just like, you were like, is this Hitler mustache Juggalo? I'm just like, oh, fucking, I don't even know, man. I was just like, I was almost just blown away at the first place of like, why is like with my secret source who sent me the picture the first night, I'm like, if it is that guy, what a fucking story arc, because I told her so. Fucking I told her so. Protect girls and children. What Bridget said. I mean, that's really why I don't see why. I mean, a lot of y'all just think it's funny. It's not funny. Like, this is really, to me, this is about protecting our culture. If you really care about the culture, and you're not just there clout chasing, I mean, put your fucking money where your mouth is, dog. I don't know very many people who are fucking doing that. A lot of people are putting their money in their pocket, though, I'll tell you that. Shutting the fuck up and putting their money in their pocket. That's what they really doing. That's fucking whack. That's fucking whack as fuck. I don't fuck with it. If this is what Juggalo culture is turning into, I don't fuck with that shit. That's straight up. I don't fuck with that shit. Y'all can keep the dog whistling. Y'all can keep that. I don't want anything to do with that. I ain't about that racist white boy rap. Nah, I ain't about that, man. And we're going to get more into that, I guess, with Siamese Goat God on the next Habs.
I mean,
and we'll talk more about this if anything else comes out about this. But, I mean, fuck, man. I'm so glad I didn't go to Juggalo Ohio 4, I'll tell you that. That's the moral of the story for me. I'm so glad I did not go. So glad. It's fucking sad because it shouldn't be like that, man. We had such a great time at Juggalo Ohio 1 and 2. And 3 was whack last year. We did not feel welcome last year. That's one of the main reasons we did not go back. Because we just straight up did not feel welcome by hardly anyone in the building. C-17. Just shit. Even people at the hotel were straight up being dicks. So we were like, why are we going to come back to this? Especially doing the same venue? Nah, I think we're cool.
And I
think we're good.
You know, I did a lot of shit for people at Juggalo Ohio 3. Like
a variety of reasons, Al. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story.
I went out of my way for a lot of people at Juggalo Ohio 3 with some of the shit that I did for people, and then I still felt isolated.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all check the funniest things. And don't check the real important things. I'll tell you that. That's the thing I've been learning the last couple of years. This culture's turning sad, man. It's not good. I wish I could give you the Juggalo propaganda that some of you are looking for, but I've always kept it real on here, regardless of what you may think. I was set to go and got the flu and couldn't, but now I see I was being divinely protected because that would have ruined my time.
That's it. Yeah.
I mean,
it would have.
I would have left. I think I would have left.
It would have ruined my night. I probably, honestly, with the cops there and just like the way shit works, I probably would have been the one to fucking get arrested. If they didn't fucking arrest him and they let him go, I probably would have gotten fucking arrested for battery.
Yeah. He shouldn't even have been allowed to be in there. That's really what it comes down to. I told you so. You should have listened. I hope you listen to me next time. Probably won't. Probably this is going to be turned into me being a dickhead yet again.
Which is
whatever, man.
I mean,
what the fuck ever.
This type
run that shit, spin that shit.
This type of shit is the reason why I stopped streaming for a while to begin with, because like I was just saying shit, in my opinion, that was just gonna get people to not like me because I was being 100% fucking honest about how I saw shit.
No, man, you gotta act like everybody's music is fucking dope, even when a lot of it's whack, and you gotta fucking have a fake ass opinion. You gotta suck that dick. You gotta kiss that ass.
But at this point,
we have never done that on here, guys. No. I've always presented to you my real opinion on things. Yeah. The stuff that I bring to you is stuff that I think is fresh. This shit is whack. This shit that we're talking about right now is whack as fuck. And it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to see the beauty in the culture when there's so much fuck shit like this going on. It's really hard for me. But the beauty in the culture is still there. I will tell you that. I'm about to drop my Gathering documentary, uncut, for the Alienated. I'm going to do a very much shorter, condensed, edited version for the public this year. And mostly interviews, almost all interviews.
And to
this
be honest,
one this year.
Why would you not want to check this shit? Because when you meet new people in the world that maybe aren't Juggalos, right? And they're normies or whatever, they're in a different crew or whatever, they look at shit like what happened at Juggalo Ohio, and they're like, that's why they look at Juggalos badly.
Yeah.
That's why they think that Juggalos are fucking whack, because this is the type of shit that gets put on blast. And then certain people will post pictures of it and be like, ha, 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 isn't this funny? And then that's what make people on the outside look at us like, that's not fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it really isn't funny. It's not funny at all. Yeah, it's just it bummed me out. I had to come on here and talk about it and express my very strong opinions on it because I'm just sitting here like stewing. We're just sitting over here stewing about it and fucking being like, I told us so. I told us so. I mean, so I guess teasers of a couple of videos and stuff.
In my opinion, it's
sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Making a song called Fuck Humble Among and making memes about me being fat when look at this guy's naked body.
Yeah.
And calling me a fucking dog and saying all types of shit. If that wasn't enough to make people see that he's a bad fucking person, and him playing grab ass at a show wasn't enough to make people see that he's a bad fucking person, it was inevitable that it was going to come to this for people to realize that he's a bad fucking person.
And I really thought Juggalos would stand up against this kind of shit more, but I mean that just shows what it's turning into.
I mean, not for nothing,
It's very
guys,
disappointing.
But
very disappointing.
we don't have gathering dates.
Yeah, that gathering is the probably the #1 video I need to make.
Because y'all don't know how to
what's
act.
going on with the gathering.
Y'all don't know how to fucking act.
It's not looking good. I'll tell you that. From what Shaggy just said on Thursday, it's not looking good, guys. I got a half a mind to actually send that text to Violent J today and be like, hey, bro, I hope I'm not bugging you, but a lot of Juggalos are wondering what's going on with the gathering of the Juggalos. So I think I might send that text today and work on this video. The other video I need to make is the update to what's going on with Isham and his catalog getting taken down. There's a, oh boy, I can't remember I got the screenshot, I believe, of the fella who left the comment, but there's a journalist who wrote an article about Isham being sued that I think connects directly to why Isham took down pretty much all of his most classic material from streaming. And the third video, I might just make a fucking quick history of that fucking dude, man. I don't know if that might be strictly for the Alienated type beat, but I feel like I have to tell that story, like, because it's just it's sad, and it's so sad and comically ridiculously real that it feels like it needs to be made into a short documentary because it happened to me. You know, who else is going to make this movie with my perspective other than me? You know what I mean? This fucking weird Hitler mustache guy who made a diss song about me and, like, got the pass. got the hella pass.
Trashed a female.
I mean, groped up on several females and got the heli pass.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right, guys. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here because this is just stressing me out. And, like, I'm just going to keep repeating myself. But I had to come on here and report about it. Once again, Gusto IRL, if you want to go check it out in real life, literally see it happen almost. There's going to be, I'm sure, more pictures and videos floating around on the Juggalodium. I guess I would say to people who do have those pictures and videos, maybe don't share them. Because honestly, like, I don't even know if I should be doing this stream because it blasts it out into the world even more. Because to me, ultimately, this is a bad look for Juggalos. This is just a bad look for Juggalos.
One of his pictures and, like, posted on the gathering page, and it was like, haha, when you see me at the gathering like this, don't ask questions. And it's like, I get it, like, make a meme, but, like, this is not a funny situation.
Whoop, whoop. Much love from the Netherlands. Hey, shouts out to Darth Vader in the Netherlands. I'm a Juggalo since Red Box, I think he means Riddle Box area. Keep up the good work. P.S. Fuck Hitler. Shouts out to Vader in the chat. I appreciate you, homie.
Darth Vapor.
Darth Vapor? Darth Vapor. Hell yeah. Drawing big fat fucking Sith clouds, if you will. Okay.
And Ash, I sent that invitation to my birthday party.
Yeah, once again, we're going to be...
Anybody that's in the DMV area, if you want the invite, let me know. My mom's making thousands of egg rolls.
So Gathering Uncut, I'm trying to drop today. Straight up, I'm trying to drop it today. My bad that I didn't drop it yet. I need to cut a few other things. I saw some nudity that's in there that I unfortunately need to just cut out. So I need to cut out a couple of little nude moments. But other than that, uncut other than the couple of pairs of tits that I'm going to have to strategically cut out real quick. And then I'm going to upload that uncut. The cut together version is probably going to be more pleasurable to watch this year because I'm going to really cut it down. My goal is to have it not be longer than 20, 30 minutes this year.
Instagram.
So, yeah. But fuck. Road to Juggalo Island vlog is after that. I have your Filipino grocery shopping trip vlog I have to do. And our wrestling, Green Mountain Wrestling vlog I still have to do real quick. Those will be the next 3 vlogs. But what I was going to say is I want to vlog our trip.
She's drooling all over you.
I want to vlog our Easter trip too. So I'm gonna probably be filming our Easter trip vlog. Might even try to do
a live.
Definitely, we're gonna definitely do a live from down there. Maybe even a birthday party live. We might do an Emily's birthday party
who
live.
wants to see my birthday party live?
So if you're down in the Maryland, the greater D.C., Maryland, Virginia type area, and you want to hang out with us on Saturday, what is it, April 4th, hit me up or Emily up, and we'll give you details, and you can pull up and hang out with us at Emily's mom's house, of all places. And you can watch a little old Asian lady be racist as fucking person. Maybe we'll get that on live stream, huh?
Aries! Where can I send it, Smoke Dog? You have Facebook?
Yeah.
I love the DMV. Me too, y'all. I was not made for the Great White North.
All right, I think I'm done.
All right, let's be done.
I think I'm done. It's almost 10 o'clock. I do want to try to edit and get those videos out today. I got to try to do that gathering video too, man. What if you guys didn't see what Shaggy said this last Thursday about the gathering, go watch the Shaggy show. I don't have a timestamp for you off the top of the dome. Plus, if I did, I'm doing your work for you. And you have no reason to really watch my shit. So what the fuck? But Shaggy did say some things that made me feel not so great about the possibilities of there being a gathering this year. Rumors are continuing to circulate about what's going on with that, the whys. I think I know why from what Shaggy said this last stream, but we're going to save that for the next video, I think.
Invite in the chat.
Thank you for the, she just straight dropped the invite in the chat. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat, Amazing Maisie, and for being a member of the Alienated. Thank you for calling out all the whack shit. You guys do so much for the fam. Thank you for that, because honestly, it doesn't do us any favors. If anything, this kind of stuff, I don't get. Let me tell you, I don't get any fucking brownie points for this shit. All I get is in trouble. People get mad at me for this shit. Clockwork's gonna be mad at me about this stream. Gusto IRL might be mad at me about this stream. No one's actually gonna be like, "Good job, Humble. You did it." Except for you guys that are actually like here for me. Most of this doesn't do me any favors. So, I appreciate that, because I don't get any pats on the back for this shit. In fact, I get kicked in the fucking face for this shit, if anything.
You, Darth Vapor.
So I appreciate you guys showing me that love, because straight up, this does not help. None of this stuff helps me out. Me calling out this kind of shit. This only honestly hurts my reputation and hurts the Juggalos' reputation. That's the point. That's the point about this. To me, this hurts Juggalos. That's why we have to stop it. We have to stomp it out. We have to call it out. Otherwise, what are we doing here? Are we just like everybody else? Are we just like all the normies? Are we just like all the regular human beings being shitty and cold to each other? Are we actually about that shit? Are we actually standing on what we believe in and not just business? All right. I guess that's enough.
Thank you,
I guess that's enough for now. I love you guys. Thank you to everybody who gets it. You know what I mean? Thank you to all the real Juggalos who actually are about this shit and not just here on some clout or money-making shit. I see you. I see both of you, actually. Both sides of the coin. I fucking love you guys. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real stupid. I love you guys.
Y'all.
More fun stream tomorrow, because I got a lot more to talk about. This is not a proper HABS.
Until I cry.
This is just one. This is just one thing that I knew was going to take over the whole other show, and I had to talk about right now. Love you guys.
Love
Thank you for all the
y'all.
support.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Join the Alienated. It's the best way to support the channel. That shit keeps this channel afloat. Straight up, you guys don't even know. I love you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a great day. I'm sorry if I ruined anybody's Sunday morning. Deal with it.
Ours got ruined.
I love you guys. Whoop whoop.
Everybody driving home, please be safe. and
Yeah,
wear your
be safe.
seatbelts.
Everybody going home. Get some sleep before you get on the road. Don't be trying to pull some Herculean fucking task.
Easy.
And fucking don't call out EC like that. It's so rude. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Can't spells. Whoop whoop. I think there was another Chadwick Rogers boy in there too, right?
Thank you.
No, David Lawson.
Lawson.
Thank you for the super chat, David Lawson. I think that was everybody, right? All right, I love you guys for real. I'm sorry this shit happened, but I told you so. You should have listened. Maybe next time you'll listen.
Whoop.
I don't know. Love you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a good one. Bye. Tune in tomorrow for Humble Among Broadcast System 220, where we're gonna, I guess, roast Siamese Goat God.
Oh, unless they make me cry.
You're not gonna like one of them. You're not gonna like both of them, but you're not gonna like one of them. All right, love you guys. Whoop whoop. Have a good night. Bye. And broadcast.